Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Talos Principle 2. We're here in... I have no memory of what this place is called. The Western Delta, okay, that's what it was. I know it was west, but I had like no idea what it was a delta, sure, why not? Alright, we haven't done really anything here, so maybe let's just get this going. Solve a puzzle. And then see where we're at. This way. I think we're gonna be good here. Maybe we should also talk to Melville though.
1K, listen, I wanted to ask you something. From your perspective, as someone who's still new to our society,
Yeah.
do you think New Jerusalem betrayed Athena?
New Jerusalem isn't monolithic. I also feel like betray is a strong word.
It's not, you're right. And Byron and a handful of others stood up for Athena.
Yeah.
But what did I do? Just kept working. The occasional sarcastic remark isn't resistance. It's not fighting for something.
No.
It's just thinly disguised apathy.
Yeah. It is so much easier than actually resisting though. It wasn't your fault, you can't change history by yourself. If you believe that you were wrong, make different choices now. Don't let your empathy for Athena make you forget your legitimate doubts. No, I think if you believe that you were wrong, then you make better choices.
I will. But it's hard not to regret the past.
It is. But it also is pointless. How do you feel about the mayor?
When I think about the state New Jerusalem is in, he's put us all in danger. I don't know if he really believes in the goal or if it's just a convenient myth, but I don't care. This is not how you build a living civilization.
Where do you think Cornelius is?
I don't know. I suspect he's around here somewhere, biding his time. But what he's waiting for, not a clue.
I feel like maybe, I don't know, maybe he's actually looking for Byron. That would make some sense to me. Anyway, do you think the gore is a myth?
Yes, of course it is.
Yes. I'm glad. We're on the same page. What do you want to do with your future?
I'd like to help make New Jerusalem the city it was meant to be. And then I'd like to help build new cities. On Earth and up there too. Cities nobody's ever imagined before.
Yeah, that's exciting. Why was it so easy for people to believe in the gore?
Because there's no effort involved. Building a better world means taking responsibility.
Yeah.
It means making choices and living with their consequences.
Yeah.
Surrendering to nature is just letting go.
It is. I should get back to work. What were you up to? They're conspiring against me, I swear. The D are out to get me. Level 2 this way. Is this level 2? It is. Supportive apparatus, okay. Little connector. I had to put down the reader name because I wasn't sure what it was called. And then in here, what do we have? Okay, some stuff. No line of sight for anything here. What back here? Okay, wait, how do I... where do I start? Because if I can connect this and put it here, and I can be in here, and then I can't get in there. I can't open this. I can't reach this. What? Because there's no... there's definitely no line of sight here. I guess I can do this, and then this? But it doesn't start this thing up. It would also have to power this. I don't know that I have line of sight anywhere here. No. Okay, so we have to connect through here. I see. Weird setup, but it's okay. And then, sure. I can go and grab this hexahedron, and then I can put this hexahedron here for now, and then what can we do? Because we need to... I don't think this is gonna have line of sight. Oh, it does. I thought it wouldn't. I thought this was gonna clip the fence here, but it's not. And then we just need this back here. So... can I just do this and this and this and then this and this? Or do I need the hexahedron for this? I need the hexahedron, okay. That's not so bad. I can't do that though. How do I get it up there? I thought we just like put this on top, but I can't. Cause like this. No. Like I can't, it drops it, right? And I can't place that. Because I can't stand up here. Yeah, no, it doesn't work that way. How do I put this up there? This should be trivial and I have no idea how to do it. Can I do it from up there? No, it's too far away. I can't jump that. Because like the path of this thing only goes to here. I can't get it close enough to the ladder here. Can I just do it? Oh, I can just probably do it with nah, actually, I don't know. Like, all these height things, it's just, I don't know. I can't see how tall this stuff is, you know? But if you just do this. And then this. Is that high enough? I feel like it should be, but I'm not certain. It is though, okay. But like that's so close, like it's not gonna be, oh, this is clearly high enough. It just feels like, I don't know. You know. These are so close, they are so close. It's hard to see. The Gore mega thread. I recognize that many citizens feel the need to discuss the visions experienced by 1K, which, come on, which suggests that perhaps certain aspects of what we have hitherto believed about the founder and the Gore may be inaccurate. However, given the controversy surrounding the subject matter, I will ask everyone to be particularly careful in how they express themselves. Jeremy. And then Aurinia. I think the final and irrevocable proof that we've strayed from Athena's original vision. Damien, I agree. But I'd like to submit that even if that weren't the case, deliberately engineering an energy-poor future would still be disastrous and misanthropic. Would still be a disastrous and misanthropic idea. Ovis, how do we know any of this is real? Athena's voice is just Alexander Drannon's. I could switch to the same voice pack right now and record myself telling you that the gore is the truth. Belmarsh. Ovis makes a good point. Objective truth is not a concept that can be applied to the world we live in. Damien. Fine. Then we can just collectively decide to believe in something else, right? Doesn't even have to be Athena. Let's just believe in Byron's ideas instead. Byron's ideas are a teleological fantasy, says Belmarsh. But if it's all arbitrary, what does that matter? Storo. I just don't buy this whole go thing anymore. Byron was right. Budahas. Does it matter what Athena believes? Honest question. Let's say the founder is a myth that was constructed around her. In that scenario, what do we owe Athena at the end of the day? Nothing except what we also owe each other. Or an apology, actually. But I feel like we owe each other some apologies maybe as well. A good answer 1K. Decency and empathy. That's what we need the most in the city. Here, here. It's here, here, you moron. Sigh. None of this matters because it's actually aliens. Oh, man. Yes. Decency and empathy, you moron. I like it. Thank Kodo. Very good, very good. Sure, more puzzles. Automatic doors. Alright. Doesn't seem to be working. I don't think these are actually automatic. I don't think you know what automatic means. Anyway. But no, I just put it down. I hate that. Like, it's too, sometimes it's like extremely hard to select things, and then other times it selects things that I definitely don't want it to select at all. Okay, so this is blue now. But I also need red here. So we definitely need to connect you to this as well. But how do I do red for this as well? Because it would also need to be you. But if I just do all of them, that works. That's kind of wild. But is it gonna work here again now? It is. That's weird. So is that cause like, why is that working? I'm not sure. Cause like, why does it not conflict? Why does it not stay red here? Like right here it's blue. Is that because this is like a stronger source or something? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Yakut.
Hey, can we talk for a second?
Absolutely. Of course.
I'm still struggling. I was really hoping we'd find Miranda alive.
Yeah, same.
Her way of seeing the world was so inspiring. And the idea that I can never get to know her, that she's gone,
I'm sorry.
I guess I've never really been good at dealing with death. Maybe because it's so rare in New Jerusalem.
And also maybe because
Except
you're human.
for pets, and even in that case, I find it very hard to deal with.
I don't think it's ever easy to deal
I still
with.
miss my first cat, and it's been over a century since she died.
Death is difficult to deal with.
When someone dies, it's this void. I know I should just let it go, but some part of me refuses. And I feel like that part, it hurts me, but it also keeps me human.
Yeah.
And I know it would be healthier if I said, okay, Miranda is someone I never met. She's just a bunch of glitchy old files. But if I do that, as rational as it seems, it feels like I'm surrendering something. Something that matters.
I don't know. And don't let go, use the pain as a foundation to build something. You can let go of the pain, but still care about the person. You have to let go, you're still alive. You have to let go, this doesn't help anyone. I don't know that you have to let go. I don't think that that's really how grief works. At least not, in my experience. Anyway. And I don't know if I really like the idea of using the pain to build something. I don't know that I want to build something on pain. I think that like the loss of someone and then, like dedicating something, some sort of work to someone is definitely, that is like something that happens for sure, especially in like, art. You can write a song or a book or paint something, or I don't know, in memory of someone, and then, but it's never really. I feel like you're not using the pain as a foundation. You're using the memory of the person you lost as a foundation, right? I feel like there's a distinction, an important distinction there. It's not about the pain. It's not about how you feel about, the loss. It's about the person you lost. I don't know. And I don't like you have to let go, you're still alive. I don't know. You don't have to let go. And this doesn't help anyone, or it doesn't help anyone. Like saying that things don't help doesn't help, I feel like that's not good advice either. So maybe you can let go of the pain, but still care about the person. Like cherish the memory and keep the memory and like, But let go of the pain. And I don't know that I don't know. I don't know that, can you? Like, I don't know, maybe. like, I don't know. Maybe not entirely. But it's definitely like the pain. I heard this like sort of explanation or theory about like grief a while ago, where it was like when it's new, when it's fresh, it's like this bar and it's in a box, and the box is barely bigger than the bar, and then the bar constantly touches the sides and it hurts, And it's not that bar of grief, of pain, really shrinks. It's just that the box over time gets bigger and you don't feel the bar all the time. Sometimes it still bounces and hits an edge and you feel it. And it still hurts, but it's not as big a part of like your everyday life and your emotions anymore, because there's just more. And I really like that as like a sort of way of thinking about pain, loss, grief. Anyway, maybe let go of the pain, but still care about the person.
I hope so. I can't right now.
Yes.
But maybe I can get there somehow.
Yes.
Anyway, thanks for talking to me, 1K.
It's not a switch you can just flip, you know? Even though you're kind of a machine. I wanted to ask you about something else, though.
Of course, go ahead.
Seems weird, but, you know. What do you think about the mayor?
I don't agree with his belief in the founder. Not anymore. I think the vision Prometheus sent you was true.
Yes.
I think she's just a human being who made mistakes
Absolutely.
and paid for them. She deserves our help, but not our belief.
But do you ever think about the future? Of your future?
Right now, honestly, all I want is to find Byron
Yes.
and Athena and go back home and put my feet up for 200 years.
Oh, same.
There's something to be said for living quiet.
There is. How's Bruce?
I hear he escaped Pellegrino and peed all over Melville's workshop. So apparently, he's doing great.
It does sound like it.
I miss him, though. I always feel like the fact that he likes me is a huge compliment. Lifts me up somehow.
Yeah, I get that, absolutely. Do you think the gore is just a myth?
It is, yes. That doesn't mean that the idea itself isn't valid, though.
Tell me something irrelevant.
In the ancient year 1969, a band called Mellow Macaron wrote a psychedelic rock song about the Talos principle.
Really?
It's called Cretan Bronze Man's Flying Mystery Adventure.
Really? As of your title.
You should see the rest of the album. There's a song about a disembodied tongue called The Taste of Your Elbow. It's 15 minutes long and features an improvised tuba solo.
That sounds awful. Is it any good?
I think you need psychedelics to enjoy it, really.
Alright, yeah. That seems
Maybe
right.
if you stick your head inside a really large magnet.
Yeah. Now that you've solved the puzzle, would you like to try another one?
Nope. But at least I finally understand why Athena wanted to get out of the simulation so badly.
Yes. Alright, thank you. Always good talking to you. Don't tell Yaz, but you're my favorite. Anyway. I do like Melville a lot too. And I, you know, I don't like dislike Byron. I don't even really dislike Al, but you know. Just
You
disagree.
know, when I decided that we should call ourselves human, I did that because it seemed like a powerful symbol of our continuity. But the truth is, and I'm ashamed to admit this, I thought we were better than them. I thought we understood the value of civilization, and we wouldn't repeat the same mistakes. But the simulation worked too well.
We're not just like them. We are them.
We really are.
But that doesn't have to be a bad thing, Athena. We may have the same flaws, but we also have all the potential they did. Everything that Alexandra Drennan saw in them is also in us.
I hope you're right. I really do.
He is right. Oh, it's Melville. Hey. Surfing, sure. That's sounds fun. So there's like a missing fan here. We can switch this on. Then we can move it onto the pressure plates, and then wait, is that not on now? It is. But you need both. Okay, I see. That's not line of sight though, is it? Absolutely not. And then this also won't connect here, right? No, okay, so start here then. Very annoying. Okay, we got this. Okay, could put here. There's nothing else, right? No. No. Okay. I would also need this, yes. Not sure what we're building here yet, but like, we'll see, I guess. Didn't mean, but yeah, it always clicks another thing. Can't prevent that somehow. Blue here, sure. I'm not getting it here though. So how do I do both? I think it'll have to be everything in one. And then does this like lift the whole thing up? It does. Didn't I left click it? Thought I did. Sure.
Tell me, Yakut,
Don't know.
what impact do you think the megastructure will have on the future of this island?
If it stays out of control like it is now, then what happened to Miranda could happen again, but on a much bigger scale. I'm not sure the ecosystem could recover from that, at least not for a very long time, even by our standards.
A frightening thought.
Hey Al,
What can I do for you?
do you think the gore is a myth?
It's possible. I won't trust Prometheus until he actually leads us to Byron, but yeah, seems likely. But even if it is a myth, that doesn't mean we can just abandon it. Myths can contain elements of truth, and I think this one exists for a reason. Maybe we had to create this imaginary founder because the real one lost her way.
But why do we even need a founder at all? Hey, are you sure the founder lost her way?
It's the only way I can explain what she's built here. She got wrapped up in her ideas and lost all sense of perspective.
But what if it's the other way around? What if you got all wrapped up in the idea of the gore and, you know, letting, just, I don't know, just not doing anything? And lost our sense of perspective, our responsibility to the cosmos. What are your thoughts on the theory of everything?
People have thought they understood everything before. Obviously, Athena has unlocked tremendous powers, but forgive me if I'm skeptical that her theory really encompasses everything.
Sure, that's fair. There are limits to our ability to know, probably.
Not just our ability to know, but our need to know. More equations aren't going to make us any happier.
What if they do, though? What do you make of Cryo?
Byron couldn't stand him. Have you ever tried asking the mayor a difficult question, he used to say? But I think he does an all right job, to be honest.
That's not a ringing endorsement, though. Do you ever deal with the mayor's advisors?
I try to stay out of their circuits, and they try to stay out of mine. Helga is an old friend, but the others, they're not my crowd.
How do you feel about Mayor Amanubis?
He's smarter than people give him credit for.
I
There's
mean,
more to some folks than meets the eye, you know.
sure. I also feel like that's not really a compliment most of the time. Most people think he's an absolute idiot, but he's actually not that dumb. You know, it's not that nice to say. And you know, that's not exactly what he said, but that's what I heard. Anyway. From Orinia to Athena. Athena, I know that we didn't have the greatest relationship and I frequently antagonized you. The truth is, I resented you, resented this mythology of the founder. I thought you had created it deliberately as a way of controlling us. I wanted so badly to be free, and you seemed to stand in the way of that. Only after you left and the cult of personality grew even wilder did I realize it was actually a burden and an impediment to you. When it turned your myth into the opposite of everything you actually believed, started tearing down your dreams in your own name, I realized I'd wronged you, and now I'm less free than ever. I feel the war's crushing me. I don't know where you are, or what you're doing. I don't know if coming back would fix things, but I'm sorry. Orania. Atlas and Ladon, I don't know, from the Atlas Variations by Athanasios. After a billion years, when Atlas had grown old and tired of holding up the world, he was faced with a dilemma. Heracles, the son of Zeus, was on his way to the garden of the Hesperids to claim the golden apples. Nice. Which regarded by the dragon, I don't know, Ladon, maybe. Zeus came to Atlas and promised that if Atlas helped Heracles slay the dragon, Zeus would free Atlas from his burden. It's so hard to read the Greek names in English. Because I have no... Like, you do just the most random things with the pronunciations. It's confusing. Anyway, but Atlas, seeing the beauty and innocence of Ladon, who knows, beloved of the Hesperids, who knows, could not slay the beast. Instead he stole the apples and gave them to Heracles, and so he was condemned to bear the weight of the cosmos for another billion years. But though Atlas grieved for his freedom, he was comforted by watching Ladon flourish in the verdant garden. Anyway. Because you say, you know, Prometheus, but you don't say Zeus, you say Zeus. But it's the same. It's the same ending. Anyway. From the soul of man, sympathy with pain there will, of course, always be. It is one of the first instincts of man. The animals which are individual, the higher animals, that is to say, shared with us. But it must be remembered that while sympathy with joy intensifies the sum of joy in the world, sympathy with pain does not really diminish the amount of pain. It may make man better able to endure evil, but the evil remains. Sympathy with consumption does not cure consumption. That is what science does. Christ made no attempt to reconstruct society, and consequently the individualism that he preached to man could be realized only through pain or in solitude. The ideals that we owe to Christ are the ideals of the man who abandons society entirely, or of the man who resists society absolutely. But man is naturally social. Even the Thebaid, I have no idea, became peopled at last. And though the Cenobite realizes his personality is often an impoverished personality that he so realizes. Shallow speakers and shallow thinkers in pulpits and on platforms often talk about the world's worship of pleasure and whine against it. But it is really in the world's history that its ideal has been one of joy and beauty. Oscar Wilde, huh? When you tell people that society could be built on the ideals of joy and beauty, they think you're a utopian fantasist. If you tell them society will always be built on exploitation and greed, they think you're wise, so they make the outcome inevitable. Cornelius, performative cynicism has always been the hallmark of adolescence. Athena, but has there ever been a society of adults? Can there ever be one? Why is this childishness so extremely powerful, more powerful than joy and beauty? Let's scan some hex too, while we're at it. Alright, I moved. Okay, need both hands for this. Okay, it looks like a good scan, honestly. I would feel like a part of it is also that, like, if you admit that we could build a society based on joy and beauty, then you're also saying like all of the suffering and all of the, you know, everything you had to deal with is just like our own choosing. It didn't have to be that way. We didn't have to be exploited. We didn't have to be greedy. We just chose to be. And it's maybe hard to reconcile for a lot of people. Alright, I messed up the second one. Let's have a look. For like a 7 missing. It's always been 7 missing. 7's missing. 6E76. 6E776F. Yeah, it's just 1 7 there. An idea that is not dangerous and unworthy of. I'm missing the last line still. I can't highlight that though. Oh no, it worked. Same exact thing, just no, it worked, you know. Alright, then it breaks again, of course, because it's too long, and then I can't get a good scan. 6.2, 6.5, 6.9. 6.2, 6.5, 6.9, 6E. There's a 6.8 there. That's not right. 6, 7. There's a 2 missing too. Maybe that already fixes enough. Nope. An idea that is not dangerous is unworthy of being Sally. I don't think that's right. Just give me some extra spaces here so I know where this starts. Okay, so this is being. Then after the space, what do we start with? 6, 3. Not 5, 3. Come on, how do you miss that? Stupid phone. 6, 1. 6C. 6C. 6, 5. 8, 4. No, 6, 4. An idea that is not dangerous is unworthy of being called. Probably an idea though. It's not actually saying that right now, but I think that's what it's trying to say. So idea is what? 6, 9, 6, 4, 6, 5. 6, 9, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 1. That's idea. That's just not right there, yeah. And we're done, okay. Excellent. Let's do another puzzle. Nuisance. Probably have to move this. Okay. What am I doing here exactly? I'm not sure. Anyway. So it's too short, we need to stop it. Once it actually connects, which I can't tell when that happens. That's annoying. Like it's just like here. I have no idea if that's the right spot though. No. What? I didn't click twice. I clicked once and then down. Nope. God, that is so dumb. I don't know if that's enough, but like I don't want it. I don't want it to go past, you know. I didn't click that. What? Like, no, I don't know. I disagree with the way this connects. There we go. Oh, we need to turn off? Right. Ah, it's... What? How? No. I just wanted to put it down. I can't. Okay, like this. Weird.
You know, Wonka, you're not entirely terrible at this.
You said that before. Say something new for once, you know.
Father, what is my purpose? Do I have a purpose? Mother says purpose is something we choose. But I feel like there's something there. Something that's been there from the moment I was born. Maybe even before.
Well, there are many ways of looking at this, and everyone's experience is different, so you'll have to make up your own mind. But I have a little theory, if you'd like to humor your old man.
Of course. What is it?
The universe is eternal, but it's always lost in a deep, dreamless sleep. You are a tiny little bit of the universe that's suddenly woken up, and you've realized that being awake is better than being asleep. And that gives you a purpose.
And what is my purpose?
To be, Miranda. Just to be.
I like that. Vertical locomotion, sure. I guess. So... two things up there, what? How? What happens here? How do I get higher up? I need to move this again? Oh yeah, I can. There's a line here, I see. So... Oh, but I'm stuck in here now. Yeah, I'm soft-locked. God, I didn't... I hate soft locks. I do. That shouldn't be a thing. There shouldn't be any soft locks. But I can't get back out here, because I can't move this. Because I can't power this from here, because like... And I can't teleport anywhere. I hate this. That's bad lever design, honestly. It's fine, but it is bad. Right, now let's do this right. So if I power you here, you're gonna go here, and then you're gonna go there. And you're still on that, right? Yes. And then I can do this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and that. Very good.
Excuse me. I was looking at your research log, and I was rather perplexed by the latest upload.
Oh, Melville strikes again.
Is that your foot, Melville?
Yes. Do you want to see it up close? Although you won't be able to fully enjoy it as you don't have a rear camera.
Sorry, Mayor. Melville just has a unique way of taking pictures.
Next time you're getting an upgrade, you coot. I'm installing a mute button.
Oh man. Actually, I want to look at the foot. These things must be connected to the Noema system. Maybe I should dig one up, see how it works. Maybe. Oh, I never looked at these. Managed to extract a foreign text string. I'm always struck by the degree to which our ancestors in the years before the end struggled with sincerity. They became poisoned with irony, unable to parse any information through anything except a thick layer of alienation. This left so little space for any kind of intellectual authenticity that they seemed to exist in a state of permanent agony. Ironically, that in turn made them extremely susceptible to the few sanctioned forms of sincerity which acted as means of social control. Then there's a gap followed by, there's something equally damaged in our own estrangement from our humanity. We mimic the forms and behaviors of our human ancestors, but we don't act like proud inheritors of the human condition. Everything we do gets filtered through this perpetual awareness of their shortcomings, to the degree that we act as if our existence was one of their failures. Author unknown, whoever it is, I understand what they mean, but disagree with their conclusion. This perpetual awareness isn't a form of alienation. It's a way of learning from the mistakes of our species. Unpleasant but necessary. But it is, though. It is like a form of alienation, isn't it? Anyway, bootstrapping. If what Prometheus revealed about the theory of everything is true, then it explains a lot of the patterns I've been finding. Almost every artificial structure on this island was printed into existence in some kind of energy-to-matter process, or maybe by different versions of that process, some earlier and less effective. And I can only assume that the megastructure itself was created by bootstrapping, having one machine make a bigger one, which probably means you could create a relatively small device that turns itself into a complete megastructure. Or you could make a machine that just deploys more and more of itself and builds something. A city in a box. Depends on the power source, I guess. It does. Elements. Okay. Where am I trying? Where am I trying to go? So I can move you. And are you gonna go there or are you gonna go straight? You're going there. And then I could do this and this. And I could be up here. And I could do blue at the top, probably. Maybe? That would be too easy though. I can't see it. So that's not it. Yeah, it's just barely not. Okay. Of course it isn't. How did you get up there? That's a crazy spot for you to be. I guess you have to go around in the circle then. But I also need you, wait. Because I can't hit that from here, can I? No, so I need you to also slightly move. But then I want you to go this way again. Are you gonna do that or are you gonna go keep going this way? You're going all the way back, that's very annoying. Very annoying. Okay, we could have bounced it like that, though, I see. No. It always wants to connect to another thing, I hate it. Where are we going? And we're going to the statue, but like, what kind of path are we taking? Are we going over top of this weird thing here? No. Don't stop up there. How am I getting up? It's so annoying. How do I get up there? so annoying. Those are so, like, you can't anticipate those at all. I don't like it. Where are you going now? I'm not stepping off this rail until you go away from it. Alright, we got it, we got it.
Great works have been accomplished by those who believed in humankind, but greater things than these may yet be accomplished by those who uphold the faith.
Sure. We don't really have time for the lab right now, I think. Depending on how much hex there is, I guess. We might have some time. I don't want to read a lot of hex now, though. I really don't. Okay, 2 of them. Let's start, but we're not going to finish. Janiszewski. From Arkady Janiszewski's In Our Likeness, Essays on Humankind Reaching Adulthood. War is the crudest, most obscene human activity. It may justly be called an abomination, for it is the absolute negation of conscious human will. There is only a single cause of war for all of the endless deceptions that are foisted upon us, and that is the acquisition of resources. Varied ideologies are constructed to justify this crude behavior, this childish degeneration of thought and communication, but history reveals the ruthless, unflattering truth. We imagine crusaders as fanatics of a cause, willing to die for their religion. Yet the Fourth Crusade culminated not in the conquest of Jerusalem, but in the looting of Constantinople, setting the stage for the triumph of the very enemy the crusaders claimed to oppose. Why? The answer, as with every war, is the same. It is popular amongst the gurus of the establishment and their misanthropic friends in the intelligentsia to ascribe the persistence of war to human nature, but a careful observation of the facts reveals the opposite to be true. Individual human beings must be broken in order to submit to war, their minds distorted by ideology and their bodies by poverty and ruthless training to make them compliant. Without force, the majority of human beings only seek to protect themselves and are traumatized by the act of killing. But if it is resources that are the core cause of war, then it is only in the production and distribution of resources that an answer may be found. It is not enough to morally condemn war, we must work to prevent the material issues that endanger us all. Yeah. From Guta to Athena. Dear Founder, I'm afraid that we're losing our humanity. We're angry at each other, always disagreeing about everything. Unable to forgive each other for being different. I don't know how much longer, and I don't know what could save us. Please help us, Founder, please. Guta. 972. Let's do this hex. So this one hex, so I don't have to do it next time. Then we'll end the episode. That seems like a decent idea to me. Okay, let's see. First line there. Nor shall my. So we're missing the start there if the first word is nor, but you know. Nor shall my sword sleep in my hand. Where's that from? It's gotta be like a quote, right? I can't type. Nor shall my sword sleep in my hand. Break. I will not cease from mental fight, nor shall my sword sleep in my hand, till we have built Jerusalem in England's green and pleasant land. Bring me my bow of burning gold, bring me my arrows of desire, bring me my spear, O clouds unfold, bring me my chariot of fire. I kinda like Blake. That's too much, we'll do that next time. Anyway, that's it for today. I feel good about this episode. We caught up, kind of. We're 7 of 8. We have, I think, 3 puzzles left, right? Yeah, 2 normal ones and 1 triangle one. We have to finish up the lab, we have to finish the other statue, I've not even seen it. And there might be, I don't know if you have all the stuff. If you have Trevor and Lithosphere and Straton, we'll see. Anyway, we'll find out next time, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.